Tnat Arts and Culture jaga Sorkar Jylla kala sedang nadu mentang sngi ya ka program kebalai kerteng the umbrella workshop on various and empanelment of all arts and cultural organisation ka bankut hadu ka arpoi tarik mentau penai nai wing aja arpuat ya kini ka program la Pynlong hapo ususutam auditorium badu kongsan ubalalait ban pli kini ka program uday urama Krishna Chitturi IAS ubaday Chief Executive Officer Meghalaya State Rural Livelihood Society badha ka jokapor ubaday u Joint Secretary of Finance jong Sorkar Jylla.
Kani ka umbrella project nga try kalong ka bakongsan bagi baga sarkar kala ban sedang menjad ku biang i bapol nadu arhajar khat khandai hi ni lai khat lang pang kani tanpa namar baga covid kawan ka covid ti menta nasu kemen bangi yo ban long ye kani ka umbrella project namar kin bun ki jing mentoi ban wan yaki khana yaki samla yaki tu ki batrang ban kam sungtho yaki performing arts bani don hamni kapade ki traditional art form and also contemporary bani don e kumangahi as a theatre person nga kani kan wanra ki bun ki jing mentoy ya ka ikijat ki avenues ki bun pha kumangar ngala puli ka training jonga ka dan shapar na bar na Delhi party na Asia Europe but ki platforms ki bun tha but mangi shini dengi khalan ka training dengi khalan ban pin kani ka jing pin tibet iki khana kan ailat iki ban kiu ban poi shiki insan ki bakham yan ni kan ai ru kani ka jing ya sno lang but ki pun ki organizations shabar ki pun ki art organizations hamni ha di India jini but shabar ru te kan wan ki bun ke bangayo i mga kipun ki jing toy ba panmi ka workshop rai daka sarkar through kini ki workshop kala ban focus pha ha ki training kani pengidon kam namar kum ka Meghalaya ni bun ki festival ni bun kini ki one mentau penai November le ni don bun ki cultural festival rai dengi focus bro shi snam dengi focus haka training atrai kata kan wan kani ka jingmentoy ka bakam long sustainable ka jingmentoy ka ban kam long ka jingmentoy ka bakam crown ti kum kila implementa ka sikpak mo ka Shillong International Center for Performing Arts pakan yat ka tu dengi sedang kum kini ki workshops dengi pen company ki workshops kan yarap ha ken ban build kini ka skill base like a training base initially.
I'm especially gonna teach on script writing. We'll be exploring how to develop stories into script and how do we think in visual terms. So these are the things that I'm gonna touch. I'm also gonna touch upon how students have to think stories from this region, so indigenously rather than getting influence from outside. How do we come up with the stories from this place? That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think this is the right time in Shillong, in fact in Northeast. This is a good time to catch on filmmaking, because if you see, we are right now filmmaking is not so expensive comparing to before when people used to use a big cameras and they need to have a proper train, they need to have a big equipments and things like that. But right now anybody can make film if they have like a sincere willingness to make a film. It's a good time to catch on it. It's a good time to explore our stories before it's become too late. Yeah. Art is it seriously. I think it is something. It is a food for our soul. Like the way we need bread, the way we need food for our life, for our soul, we need art. if you read a good book, if you watch a good film, you know, it helps us to empathize, it helps us to understand other human being, and it helps us to, like, art help us to come together when politics try to divide us, you know. This is like, that's why like art is very, very important. Art help us to change our perception. It help to change our perspective, you know. So art will always make you see life in a fresh way all the time. So that's how art is important for our life in simple ways. Yeah. Of course, this kind of project should organize more this kind of project more often, so that we, especially I think what art and culture did with the Dotrong and Duitara and things like that is very important, you know, like, so that we should help them realize what we have, our own instruments, you know. People should start figuring it out. People should start playing our own instrument and see. Yeah.
Baklan salam, awan Gabriel G moment wa, ekembang awa ya sessiono, ya workshop o, Dotrong ni sekian ni pun asmang nabe. Nakemang awa ya no cadang berang na sekian tanga bukan kusong dia, mainan oka aku madera be wamang okama Dotrong ko sekian ta, aru un baksana ba awa antani ya ni ko cadang berang na nama ku pateni ko, aru Dotrong kalani bidungo adita antani bigeman cawa sapani kita, awa mana sekian ni ko organ, mainan ba kauci achingi cadang berang na dokada manirang ko jatni takal ka opang chaki sekira nangta blongen nangchumota, mainan ba ia sumayo achingi jatni takal kanirang ko baka mandirangan walang ha ni nekna mana tau pendakbo workshop rangko so kari ni kita belsiu changprak ba belsiu changgani ba wamang ni chom wa kita wamang thang da otki Dotrong sang jamena dama ba chigur warangko chadam berang na skiatna market smode longen nambigen aro chadam berang ko ba yang bola asa paina smang ba jatni dakar kani kita di dukada manirang ko nami laki sekira Cina maina yano na chingni namgani bonggen aro ajik jatna nama rasung ko ba chingra bana matgen aro jatni dakar kani kita dukada manichi rengani acing bongani ko dakang na matgen ni man hai acing plakan yarang ko sekira nagta jakudena hotel dia